Welcome to Base Watches, your gateway to the finest in Swiss horology. In this video, we delve into the iconic world of Omega watches, unveiling the top 5 timepieces that represent the pinnacle of precision, style, and innovation. Join us as we explore the legacy and craftsmanship that define these exceptional Omega watches. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the world of luxury timepieces, our guide will illuminate the path to your perfect Omega. Let's embark on this journey of Swiss sophistication together. First of all, it is important to note that the case of the Speedmaster Calibre 321 has never been used before by Omega. It isn't the same as the CK2998, the Foy's, or the 60th anniversary model. It is indeed new to this watch, even though the differences are subtle. The Speedmaster underwent countless evolutions from its earliest days, updating parts more often than the reference numbers changed. As such, in order to deliver complete exactness, this re-edition of the 105.003 has been modeled with precision after the original watch. Still, the case will look quite familiar, and so are its proportions. It has the classic straight lugs profile, unprotected crown and pushers, and a symmetrical case. The profile of the lugs itself is also straight, being the most obvious difference here with the modern CK2998 or Foy's, a detail that remains, however, period correct. The finishing of the case is classic to all Speedmasters, with polished flat surfaces and brushed case bands. Proportions are, of course, identical to the vintage model, with a 39.7mm diameter and a height of 13mm, which is around 1mm less than a professional moonwatch. The design of the Speedmaster Calibre 321, with its straight lugs, has one side effect, which affects the lug-to-lug measurement, of about 48mm. Despite their smaller diameter, straight lug cases are more elongated and come close to a professional case. The result is a watch that is only slightly smaller than a moonwatch, which is objectively fine as the dimensions are well balanced. The Omega Speedmaster Silver Snoopy Award is a special edition of the iconic Omega Speedmaster watch that pays homage to NASA's prestigious Silver Snoopy Award. This award is presented to individuals or teams for their significant contributions to the safety and success of human spaceflight. In terms of profile and case dimensions, this is a Speedmaster through and through. It clocks in at 42mm with a sapphire crystal on the front and the back, and the signature crown and pusher guards to boot. It looks great on the wrist, though the strap is a bit stiff. It fits tightly on the sides, but large gaps at the top make the watch appear taller than it is. I imagine this will break in over time. Now, it would be wrong to say this watch has an exhibition case back, because it would undersell everything going on back there. Instead, we will refer to this as an expedition case back. When you turn the watch over, you won't see the movement parts. Instead, you will be looking at the vastness of space with a vivid depiction of the moon in the foreground and the more distant Earth, rotating with the small seconds hand farther beyond. Turning the watch in different directions enhances the three-dimensional effect of the moon as if you could see behind it if you tried hard enough. This watch is powered by the well-known META-certified Omega Coaxial Master Chronometer Calibre 3861, the very movement you'll now find in the updated moonwatch. This movement brings massive value to a watch that already punches far above its weight in nearly every other category. The Speedmaster has become something of a throwback design over the years. Sure, Omega iterates and improves the movement and materials, but it always maintains a vintage moonwatch look and feel. The Omega Speedmaster Super Racing has a seemingly intimidating case diameter measurement of 44.25mm, but its 50mm lug-to-lug span across the wrist is feasible for most to wear safely. In typical Speedmaster fashion, you have twisted lyre lugs mirror-polished on the outer shoulders with the inner sloped facet and outer flat case flank facet richly brushed. As a racing chronograph, it has a Moorland-suited 50 meters of water resistance for the 14.9mm thick case. So, while it can take a surface swim, so long as you do not engage the chronograph pushers underwater, I would still advise opting for a diver or more water-resistant watch in that scenario. If you are a bracelet fiend like myself, you will be glad to know the Omega Speedmaster Super Racing is outfitted on the same rolled-linked bracelet as the Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch 3861. The main source of intrigue in regard to this offering is the newly debuting automatic master coaxial Calibre 9920, Omega's first caliber to utilize the new Spirit system. The Spirit system's inclusion means this coaxial column wheel chronograph caliber is regulated to leave the factory running on average between 0 to +2 seconds per day, an astounding level of accuracy, as we have seen in previous calibers. Is this my favorite Speedmaster ever made? Not particularly. For my personal taste, the innovation inside is more alluring than the watch itself. That being said, the Omega Speedmaster Super Racing is an objectively good-looking watch, so long as you do not have an aversion to yellow accents. The Omega Speedmaster Dark Side of the Moon Apollo 8 is a special and limited edition timepiece that pays homage to NASA's historic Apollo 8 mission, which was the first manned mission to orbit the moon. This watch is celebrated for its unique design, connection to space exploration, and use of innovative materials. Apollo 8 is almost cool enough to make me forget that we're here to talk about a watch. With the moon watch Apollo 8, Omega started with the dark side of the moon we already know, so the case is full black ceramic and 44.25mm wide. While certainly a wide case size, the 12mm thickness of this hand-wound model is well matched by a lug-to-lug length of 49mm, making the Apollo 8 big, but entirely wearable on my 7-inch wrist. Where the case is shared across the dark side of the moon family, the dial and movement are what set the Apollo 8 apart from its siblings. The Apollo 8 has a semi-skeletonized dial that carries a laser illustration of the moon's surface along with an open view of a portion of the chronograph movement underneath. Flip the watch over and you're treated to an unexpected view. A wide sapphire-covered display case back highlights the Apollo 8's use of Omega's Calibre 1861 hand-wound chronograph movement. With bridges finished to match the lunar-like details of the dial, this 1861 is a mix of dark textures, purple jewels, and the varied bright work of metal cams and wheels. In conclusion, the Omega Speedmaster Dark Side of the Moon Apollo 8 is a remarkable timepiece that celebrates a pivotal moment in space history. A dive into the world of luxury watches reveals timeless tales, and the Omega Seamaster Diver 300M's story is intertwined with cinema and horological innovation. Released in 1993, this watch was propelled to stardom when it adorned the wrist of James Bond, played by the suave Pierce Brosnan, during his escapades. The Cinematic Association bestows it with a unique charisma that captures both the daring of Seven and the precision of Omega. Beyond its silver screen allure, the watch boasts of features tailored for deep-sea adventures. The helium escape valve, a technical marvel, ensures the watch remains uncompromised during deep-sea decompression. Paired with a reliable quartz movement, this Seamaster stands out from its automatic counterparts, offering precision with less upkeep. For those drawn to the aura of James Bond or newcomers to the luxury watch realm, this Seamaster presents a harmonious blend of pop culture, history, and unmatched craftsmanship. If you guys like this video or this video helped you, please give the video a like. Links to all the products mentioned are in the description below. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Till next time, I will see you guys later.